With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And it's going to be a hot one out there, Singy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some players love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Sonny Gray.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway here this afternoon. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it remains 2-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Juan Soto in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. Fastball is outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third.
Man at first with one gone,
Mark
and now
Vientos.
it's Mark Vientos. Little chopper rolls foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Soto leads off first with one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Soto rounds second, heads for third. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. Curveball drops in for a strike. swings through that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the polar bear strikes out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And that misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air, right field. Walker tracks it down for the out. 2 left for the Mets. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And it's strike 2. And now 1-2. Got it. And there's 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. This to third, fair ball.
Batting third.
Man at first, Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This one in the dirt. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting fourth. Third
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Come on, Nato. Come on, Nolan.
That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Misses
Ball,
inside. And the count even 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Nimmo under this one. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. The Cards leave 1 scoreless after 1. Back here in St.
Leading off
Louis,
with the Mets,
now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Jesse Winker.
Go back to the yard, man.
Gray back to work. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay
Ball
ready
two.
up there.
2-1.
That one's in there. 2-2 now. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch.
Batting seventh. Center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Tap foul at the plate.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Ball 1.
And ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That to right. Walker gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting eighth. Catcher Francisco
2 down,
Alvarez.
base is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Just
that's
missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Center field, Scott. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium.
off for
Now it's the
St.
second
Louis,
baseman, Brendan
second
Donovan.
baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Let's go, Brendan.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep. And forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And that one upstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Two balls, no strikes.
Close
Ball
one,
three.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Upstairs.
Ball 3.
On the ground to third, Vientos whips it across, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top half of the third inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display, and this guy's out there on the hill.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Runner on at first with one gone. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now the batter now, Mark Vientos, doubled his first time up. Strike one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
For the Mets, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. High in the air, out to right. Walker settles underneath it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
First pitch misses. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Popped up. Lindor. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Just missed. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Alec Burleson, the next to hit.
hitter,
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Burleson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo, in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the corner for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Jesse Winker. First time up was a pop out. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Mets down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fought off foul.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Bird, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 outs. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in St. Louis, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilson Contreras.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time.
Go, Cards, go!
Outside low. Ball 1. That clips the corner. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Gray back to work. That one inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's in there. 3-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. That's down and in. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And there's the ball. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet
Now
away.
batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He is struck out, and he is walked. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The
Now batting,
RBI
third
machine.
baseman,
Another
Mark
clutch
Santos.
run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Late swing, fouled off. And that is out of play. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity.
Got him! And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets him to chase after that one. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Thompson warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Late swing, fouled off.
You know, these Cards just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
And a swing and a miss there.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Catcher.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Grounded out his first time up. Ball
Count
1 there.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slap the other way, foul. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
And we're back. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. Liberator, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a foul straight back. Not close with that one. Ball 2. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sonny Gray will depart, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Cardinals.
Kyle Leahy.
Number 62, Kyle Leahy.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Donovan pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back here in St. Louis, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And ball 1. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And downstairs.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
A little bit low. And it's 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar gets there. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes a strike. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Got him swinging. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul.
Let's go, Nato.
Pitch misses. And 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jose Butto, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Minter also throwing. That one missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or
Now
weak contact.
Second baseman, Brendan.
Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 down, base is empty. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars
Nootbaar now at the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And that's a little bit high. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He shoots one out to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Dedniel Nunez on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dedniel Nunez.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That's too low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering upstairs.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch
2
down.
balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. And that's down and away. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romero also getting ready. That's down and in.
That's a really good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. And
Nope,
another
that's a
ball. In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And takes low for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2 again. That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off.
No, inside.
Headed towards the corner. Nimmo makes the catch, and that is that. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen
Now
to lock
pitching
down
for the
wins. So this game has
Cardinals.
gone to plan, more or less.
Number
Let's see if he can
56.
wrap it up here.
Ryan Helsley.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one.
0-1.
Ball one there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
This one popped up. Helsley. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So last chance for the Mets. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now it's Juan Soto. Uh-oh, that got him.
That ball hit him.
And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Let's go, Tom.
Breaking
Off the
ball
plate, ball
inside. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matthew Liberator, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2 outs. And the count 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground right side, loves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Bottom 9, now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Nunez back to work. That clips the corner. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Just off the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Here's Contreras now. Line drive, that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nolan Arenado digs in now. A little bit high. 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dedniel Nunez gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound. A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sets him down looking. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. The Cards leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound. Matthew Liberator.
Matthew Liberator.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This guy with light tower power. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Herrera sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Man at second. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Chopped on the ground. He'll do it himself. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Now batting, designated hitter Jesse Winker.
And now Jesse Winker, known for his late inning heroics. pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way. Fair ball. In comes the run from third. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he gets it done in a big
Now
spot to
batting,
get the run
the
across.
center
That was the thing of
fielder,
beauty. He
Tyrone
may have been a
Taylor.
little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. Taylor, the next to hit. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. And that one a little bit high. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Romero getting loose as well. Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Francisco Alvarez up next for the Mets. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 3-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Here comes Winker. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberator done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
JoJo Romero
Cardinals.
gets the ball now.
Pretty tight
Number
game, so they're
59.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Hit in the air left field. Nootbaar on the move. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin
Now pitching to
Diaz.
the New York
I
Mets.
think closer has to be one of the
Number
toughest jobs in
39.
baseball, and we see a
Edwin
pretty high
Diaz.
turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure. This one includes.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. And fouled off. This one in the air center field. Taylor under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker will hit next. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count's 1-0.
That one in triple digits.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner, and the count 2-1. Fought off foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Now only one out remaining.
Now
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Michael Ciani. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-3 our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John.